Hello and welcome, part 5, Dollar Tree DVDs. Get right into it. Legacy, Black Ops, Idris Elba. Canadian release on Mongrel Media. Here, another Mongrel Media. Legend of the Tsunami Warrior. Wide, hugely entertaining action. This is Magnolia release. Next one I'd seen years ago. I was actually kind of happy I found it. There's only one copy. I know it's a magnet title, but it's again, Mongrel Media. Rubber. These goofy killer things. You've never seen anything like it. Batshit crazy original. Tyra goes out on a killing spree and falls in love. Now these next few here are all magnet titles. Vanquisher. When failure could mean death, you strike back with the full force. There was a nice haul of magnet titles out of this. I kind of can't wait to see what I end up with. This one here I only found one of, and I did notice somebody else had picked this up after the fact I found mine. Was Not Quite Hollywood. This must be one of the more rare titles to find. Like it might be pretty. Finally, a documentary full of gratuity, nudity, senseless violence, car crashes, and a bit of kung fu. The Canyon, starring Yvonne Strahovski from the hit NBC show Chuck. Down Terrace. Saw a few copies of this one. Pretty interesting. Hilariously written and brilliantly acted. A British version of The Sopranos. Kiss of the Damned. One of the best vampire films. Find out. I was glad to finally find this one. I believe it was on the last haul or the one before. Elisa Loves found this and said she enjoyed it. Troll Hunter. Finally got myself a copy. Did find more of this one around this time, so I'm just glad I did get a copy. Looking forward to seeing this one. Storage 24. Gripping and gruesomely witty. London in the chaos after a military cargo plane crashes, leaving its highly classified content strewn across the city. Exiled. Spectacular violent set piece has bullets flying and bodies spinning. Marantau. Marantau? Yeah. Badass martial arts film, non-stop, awesome, do not miss it. The best martial arts film of this decade. This one here I'm looking forward to watching as well. The Last Circus. Brilliant, bizarre, dazzling, utterly demented. Cult status is assured. 10 out of 10. One of the most insane movies I've ever seen. Looking forward to watching this one. They do some decent artwork on the discs. Or magnet. If it's a magnet title, I want to just buy it, especially if it's $1. Rites of Passage. Christian Slater in there. Tidal Wave. Spectacular non-stop barrage of special effects, some of the best seen outside Hollywood. At the Gate of the Ghosts. Fascinating investigation of quest for truth with stunning performances. This one here I got the slip sleeve for. The Signal. I have seen other people get this one. Oh, nice lenticular. This film will explode. Mark my words, it has cult classic written all over it. This is one viciously fun flick. Regular cover. This girl is badass. Straight to the point, huh? Action-packed action heroine Jia Yaning is delivering the badassery. fun. Jaws. Is that right? When the hunter becomes the hunted. If Jaws was looking to branch out to dry land, without a doubt he want to be Jaws. And move into the Magnolia titles. Pulse. Film that's scarier than any movie you will see this year or maybe ever. Criminal Ways. Dynamite Warrior. This Dollar Tree haul was extremely expensive. I just hope the next one's not that bad so I can try to recoup. Severance. You'll never know when you're going to get axed. Hardcore gore, brilliantly sick humor. I mean, I've gone back to some of the same Dollar Trees I've already been to and found stuff that wasn't there before. Pioneer. As far as conspiracy thrillers go, Pioneer is as paranoid as they come. Enron, smartest guy in the room. Didn't see too many of this one around. Brian De Palma's Redacted. Follow this one quite a bit. Quid Pro Quo. Mr. Untouchable. Godfather or Snitch. Here. Didn't see very many of this one at all. Just the title alone was kind of interesting. Hot Dog. The only bad thing is on the spine, they spelled it the opposite direction. So it won't look right on the shelf. Found a couple of this one, not too many. Earth to Echo. Found this one by the one right here by my new house. I haven't seen this, but I heard this was a pretty good movie. More of the E1 titles. Lila and Eve. Viola Davis and Jennifer Lopez. I think this was the only one I found of this. I don't remember if I actually saw too many. Maybe I saw it once or twice more. Rover. The Rover. Guy Pearce, Robert Pattinson. Looks like this might be pretty interesting. A Most Wanted Man. Philip Seymour Hoffman, Willem Dafoe, Robin Wright, Rachel McAdams. Season 1, King. Seemed kind of interesting. 3-disc set. Crime drama TV show. Includes 8 episodes. Usually happier picking up at least the first season of these shows, so and get into them. We can pick up the others if need be. I think I only saw 2 of this one. The Thompsons by the Butcher Brothers. Vampire. You can feel something about to turn. About a family of vampires, I guess they move around. The Hamptons are back for another taste. There you go. Two-Headed Shark Attack. Carmen Electra, Brooke Hogan, and Charlie O'Connell. You know this is cheesy. Oh, the Asylum. There. Cool Ideas. Interested in this. Got quite a bit. Patrick Fuggy was from Almost Famous. Olivia Wilde, not sure about her. Girl Next Door. Matthew Lillard, Charlie Hines, John Cho from Harold and Kumar. Pretty decent cast, characters I like. I really enjoyed Almost Famous. That was really fantastic movie. Emma Watson, Colonia, Escape, is the only option. Inspired by true events. Armed and deadly, she brought the war home. Ugh. Slender, don't trust the shadows. He's always watching. Confine, Screen Media Dark Side. I like that cover art. Keyhole. Robert Englund, The Last Showing. He's got final cut. This is the only copy I saw of this. Movie night turns deadly when a deranged projectionist casts one unlucky couple in his twisted film by luring them through a gauntlet of increasingly deadly traps. The sadistic director is determined to make a movie that is truly to die for. Triple feature here. Fear of the Dark, Big Bad Wolf, Gangs of the Dead. And starts out good and then turns into a double. Zombie film here. Battle of the Undead. Saw a few of these. Hey! Leave the cat alone. Go lay down. I think I've seen this at Big Lots in the past at times. I think this is the only IFC film I actually found during this whole run. I think I only found like one more copy of this. Is Premature. Hilariously, Groundhog Day meets American Pie. On to the BBC titles. Outlaws. Silent War, Battled Beneath the Sea. The Wonderful World of Puppies and Kittens. A Very Funny Christmas. This one here I found, I saw 2 copies of this. Before he was Shakespeare, he was Bill. Some are born great, others not so much. That's fun for all the family, a crowd-pleasing treat. Cover work kind of reminds me of Monty Python. Dunkirk. About halfway done, somewhere around there. Intruders. To this set here. Dr. Foster, to this set. London Spy, Who Can You Trust? The Musketeers. I didn't see very much of a lot of these BBC titles. Three disc set here. The Living and the Dead. Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency. Elijah Wood, Season 1. From the author of The Hitchhiker's Guide of the Galaxy. Go along with that, I have gotten Season 2. So it's nice to get a little beef up on that. Kristen Stewart, Personal Shopper. A dash of pure Hitchcockian brilliance. This is the only copy I saw of this one here. Borg versus McEnroe. Shia LaBeouf. Really interested in this one as well. I think I only found like one other copy maybe. Viggo Mortensen, Everybody Has a Plan. Life has a life of their own. Oh, lives have a life of their own. Love the Beast. Eric Bana, Jay Leno, Jeremy Clarkson, Dr. Phil. If you love Top Gear, this is for you. Didn't see very many of this at all. A sure thing for car enthusiasts, the feature has a dramatic structure of such intensity that non-sports fans of either sex may well be hooked. Life Partners is the only copy I saw of this. Shadow Dancer. Gillian Anderson is in this. Yep. Clive Owen. Looking forward to watching this one. I didn't see very many of this either. Oliver Sherman. What was the show? I've seen him do. I'm used to seeing him. It was on. It was Raising Arizona, sitcom. I enjoyed him on that, and then there was another movie I saw him in that was really good. A Ghost Story, Casey Affleck. I've enjoyed what I've seen Casey in. Lovely, Mysterious, and Cosmic. The only copy I saw of this one, The Year Dolly Parton Was My Mom. The only copy of this one as well, Grown Up Movie Star. I mean, from the title, it sounded like it was going to be like adult film, but it wasn't, or at least it's not what it sounded like in the synopsis. Francis Ford Coppola's Tetro. The only copy of this I had found. Zulu. Orlando Bloom, Forrest Whitaker. Two officers investigate the murder of an 18-year-old girl. They discover her death is linked to something far more corrupt and unjust than anticipated. Together they must take down a sadistic drug ring in order to solve the case. Rampage, Capital Punishment. You got The Town That Banned Christmas. Putting the no in Noel. 'Tis the season to be crazy. The Last Gladiators. Another hockey style thing, so I end up with like 3 different hockey things this time. With apologies to Slapshot, whose cult status is ironclad and whose replay value is off the charts, Gladiators might just be the best hockey movie made yet. Didn't see very many of this one either. Very, very limited. I saw someone else pick this up, and I was glad that I did find it. Called Found. I saw a couple copies of this. It just seems so familiar too when I look at this cover. It almost feels like I actually have this in my collection, but I did not. Panic Button, Massacre at 30,000 Feet. I believe this is the only one I've seen of this one as well. Some airplane action. This is the only copy I saw of this one. I was actually looking for more once I found this, but I could not find any more. The Devil's Tower. The Tower Will Calm You. With the well-known Jason Mewes. Once I saw he was in it, I was like, I gotta see if I can find another copy of this. Somebody's gonna want one. But I have not found another. Curious to see him act in something else. I mean, I've seen a couple other things that were like B flicks, but at least this one's a horror flick. So we'll see how well this is. Here, the Shadowtown Murders. Not too many more. Night of the Living Dead 3D Reanimation. 2D plus classic 3D DVD. Says glasses included. There were no glasses included. Luckily, I have glasses. Starring Andrew Divoff and Jeffrey Combs. Good classic horror, people. This is the only copy I saw of this. I did not see any more of this. Go Stand Up, Nick DiPaolo, Raw Nerve. The Clinic. I don't think I saw any others of this one either. Road Trip turns into a battle for survival. Did see someone else pick this up, and I was glad to kind of find it. I don't know really why. But iBoards. Got Danny Trejo in there. Adrian Paul. We got The Paranormal Diaries, Clop Hill, from the makers of Zombie Diaries. All Cheerleaders Die. Saw a lot of this. Heard it wasn't that good, but still, I'll give it my dollar's worth of viewing. Digging Up the Marrow. The Marrow. Didn't really see that many of this one around either. The Poltergeist of Barley Forest. If it follows you home, it will drag you to hell. Wolf Cop from the last run. I think I heard somebody was saying that they actually found like the sequel in the run. Zombie World. I know I saw this at Big Lots. Didn't see a whole lot of this one, but when I saw it, it was the first copy I'd seen. I didn't see it, so just seemed interesting. Bald. Looks like a fun. No money, no hair, no shame. Here I'm glad to find. I think I saw somebody else get this in one of the other hauls. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Got Tony Todd in here. The Device. Invasion has begun. Tense and unexpected, completely enthralling. Science fiction. The House October Built. Aftermath. Just about done. Phobia. You can't escape what's already inside. Just because you're paranoid doesn't mean they aren't going to get you. Didn't see very many of these. I almost ended up grabbing it again because I wasn't sure if I had it. Sisters. I don't believe I saw any more of this one. And the last one, Way of the Wicked. Evil Never Dies. So this is it. This was my final, unless I find more, I'll do another video. But this was my huge 5-part Dollar Tree haul. Each episode seemed to be about close to an hour. Unfortunately, next videos I should be doing are my leftover stuff from Oddball pickups from 7-Eleven, Amazon, Walmart, Target, Disney Movie Club, and so have you. So thanks for watching. Wish I could have got these all out sooner, but I started knocking them all out. So thanks very much. Glad to have you subscribing and comment, and I'll see you.